Hello everyone. So I wanted to get on here and share with you guys this thrift find of this preserved wedding dress that I thought was simply amazing sitting there. Now I will tell you it was $39.99 and it was Purple Day, so it was half off. I got this for 20 bucks. I could not leave the store without it. I saw the beautiful detail through the clear plastic there, and without knowing what was all in there, I was in love with just that. So I am going to be unboxing this with you guys to show you all the beautiful things that I saw. Okay, so first off, when I opened it and it was sealed completely shut, I did notice the smell of kind of like a vinegar smell, and this plastic that it's sitting in is completely sealed, like it's sealed. So once I pop it open, I really did smell more of that vinegar smell. And right now I wanted to show you guys how beautifully and professionally it was folded up into this this position. Now I'll tell you, I did not know how big this wedding dress was until I started unfolding it. But as I'm looking at it right now, I'm like, this is so gorgeous and dainty. I really fell in love with the sleeve detail. That's my kind of sleeve. Just a little bit of extra detail, that lacing and that beading. So here we go. We are unfolding and unfolding and continuously unfolding. This thing started to get heavy. I was like, okay, we're going to put this down and just keep unfolding until we get all this off. But I just need you guys to know that this satin fabric is so soft. So soft, and it's such a good weight. It's not thin, it's not really thick. It's like medium weight, but it's so soft. The cleaners that preserved this did a great job. The lace is soft on it, and I did not notice all the beading and lace, but I did notice a few spots. But I kind of expected something. The thrift store said that this had been there for a while, and I was the first person to pull it off the shelf. So I'm glad I was there on that day. So just a few brown spots. I mean, for it to have been packed so neatly and for it to be so clean and so soft, I am not worried about those little bit of brown spots. Okay. Now the hands were of course tacked together with that plastic. And I ripped that apart just so we could get to the inside and take all this tissue paper out. Yeah. So just going over the gown already, I'm like, this is really nice. I was surprised to see the zipper. To me, was very fragile. I want to say to me, I felt like it needed a heavier zipper or something to contain the weight of the gown and the fabrics of the gown. Then I opened it to realize it's not lined. And this kind of shocked me. I was like, does this zipper just not end down there? Did they cut it down? Then I lift that layer and I'm like, oh, there's the rest of the zipper. So this was zipper was put in here, and there's that seam that I was looking for. So yes, that made me feel a little better as far as construction wise, right? Because I was like, I know they didn't just cut down the middle of the fabric. So I'm going to take this tissue paper out, and what's shocking to me is how it's like shaped like a person, how they put the tissue paper over the cardboard frame, and then they made arms. They stapled it to the back. That was pretty cute to me. But I know that the tissue paper is to protect the fabric, and it did a great job. I mean, like, this is really well put in here. Preserved is what I meant to say. So I am looking at the inside of the garment now. So the sleeves, of course, has that puff sleeve. So there's that netting, that hard, stiff netting. What I did notice, though, in there was that the inside is not finished. Like, there are raw edges everywhere. And if you know, like I know, or you know garment construction, either this should have been lined or these edges should have been finished. There are frayed edges everywhere. There's not one seam in this dress that is finished. professionally. Everything is raw edges fraying everywhere. Now I looked at this and I was like, okay, maybe the uniform store made it, because at first I was like, this looks really well done to be hand sewn. And then the frayed edges, I was like, maybe it was. And then I saw the tag and I said, maybe it wasn't, but they didn't finish the inside. Excuse the noise. Of course there has to be noise right now, but that's life. Anyway, so as I'm going through this dress, I'm like, okay, we're going to see this in its entirety. Time to put this on the form. Okay, so we'll start with the back. Here's a picture of the back as I'm going through this video. And as you can see, it's got a big old train. Now, it would not fit on my display mannequin, you guys, because the bodice was too wide. But I want to show you the lace applique and the overlay of lace on the back bodice. I thought was really, really nice. The hooks, I found hooks, but you guys, I looked through this thing to find loops because I wanted to bustle it so you guys could see. There's some more stains, but I couldn't find it. And if I find it later, I'll take a picture and upload it. There's that little dainty bow that looks kind of like an afterthought, but that's the first layer of the back skirt. Second layer. Now these tiers are on top of a main layer, okay? Third layer, third tier, fourth tier, fifth tier, sixth tier, seventh, eighth, and then the ninth is a lace tier. Now these are all just, yeah, there's some staining there, but very, very minimal. Nothing to scream about. They're all sewn on top of this the main skirt, which I found that to be really interesting and kind of cute, but still I still feel like it should have been lined to some degree. But yeah, so this is the back. It's very pretty, you guys. And what I love the most about this dress, not just the hand of the fabric, but I love the sleeves. The sleeves are so beautifully done. I'm going to show you some up close pictures of that. And I do apologize that I did not steam this before showing you guys so you could see it better. I will steam it and post a picture of the back steamed so you can see the tiers, the ruffle tiers in their entirety. Here's an image of the front. Now I'm thinking, because of the height of my form, the bride that wore this was fairly short. Because my display form is not even increased in height. It's just at normal base. Now, this is the detail I wanted to show you. The diamond pearls, and there's more staining, but we won't worry about that. I'll just gesture when I see it so you guys can see there's some there. But these sleeves are everything. This bodice is so gently done. There's beading, and there's slight sequence, not too much. And I appreciate that because the dress, there's a lot going on that neckline. So it doesn't need too much, but it's just a hint of a sparkle. I love how they did the lace edging on the applique lace edging on the wrist, the end of the hem of the sleeve. That's really nice. And on the hem, the front hem there, as you can see, there's a tad bit applique there in the center with a little bit of sequence. But I had to share this with you guys because I was so excited. I was like, if I don't record this, I am not going to record this. I'm just going to go through the whole thing by myself. But here are more images. I did brighten them for you. And here's a little bit of the front, more of the sleeve, you guys, which is my favorite. And there's the front again. You can see that neck has a little bit of sequence. There's it from the other side. And there's the front.